into Louisiana. One thing that we've got going for us is there's not a lot of that cold air, and that's when we get our storms. About 8 p.m. Wednesday, we're going to see widespread severe storms breaking out in central, maybe up into the Red River area as well. But I really think the main threat with these is going to be hail and wind. The tornado threat's not going to go.
Good morning, you guys. We got an early morning. We have a trip today. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 1:21 in the morning. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But today's gonna be one of those days. I just got a feeling. So the itinerary is we're in Dallas, Texas right now. We got 2 stops in Oklahoma City, and then we got 2 stops somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Kansas. And the reason why I know today is going to be one of them days is because it's a tarp load. And it's not like they're just perfect boxes, right? You take off the tarp to take off the box and move. Now, it's still beams. Things are going to have to be moved around, and that requires a lot more effort than I'm willing to give. Look at this. Look at this shit. There's nothing worse for me than doing 3 tarps and not having no time on the clock to take no damn shower. I ran out of hours, I had to park here. No bathroom. All right, there's a lot of mixed emotions in here and in here. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but goddamn. We had the hot box in the I just washed my sheets. Bed smells like onion dip. I know. It's not the best joke, but it's the most accurate representation. Okay. Hey, truck, relax, all right? Just arrived to my first stop. Not sure if I'm in the right spot, but we got about 15 minutes to figure this out. Just found out I'm in the wrong spot, so we're gonna back up. I pray that this company did the most logical thing and put this load at the end of the trailer, or we're gonna have problems. The fact that I gotta do this 4 times, 3 more times, is unacceptable. Ugh. Come on, baby. Let's hope it's this one in the back. Fingers crossed. So that load ended up being, like, that drop off was 1 piece, but that 1 piece spanned about 80% of the trailer. So I had to remove 2 tarps and flip up the 3rd. And woo, it's just so exhausting. It's so exhausting to do a multi-stop load, especially on a very short back-to-back distance. But we're off to the 2nd stop, and after that I hope most of the stuff comes off that 2nd stop, so I don't have to do all 3 tarps again. I just hope it's just 1 more tarp. But halfway done. Halfway done. I didn't even have the energy to record this day because, like I said, I knew it was going to be something ridiculous, and it went beyond it went beyond those expectations. This is my second tarp for the day. Had to take off the back, put the back on. Had to take off the whole plastic top because they had to take off, like, again, this load wasn't, I don't know if they could have organized it any better, but I'm going to complain about it because, yeah, this shit sucked. I haven't had to, and I have 2 more. And the next stop, I have to take everything off again. And, yeah, I'm still struggling to come to terms with that. Oh my God. Okay. All that is done. You guys, we just finished loading. We were at that drop for about 5 hours. There was no space to maneuver in there, to unload, to take off the plastic and the tarp. They took a while to do their thing, and then, geez, man. I just knew when I seen 4 stops with the tarping in a full trailer, and knowing they're like steel beams, or they're really aluminum beams, but that they're like the longest pieces are sitting under, you know, smaller pieces, and the long pieces, of course, were the ones that are getting dropped off there. So all the tarps had to come off. It was just really exhausting. Guys, we are finishing up with this last stop. This whole trip kicked my ass, yo. I'm cooked. The first load had to untarp in the rain. I thought it was in the back of the trailer. It ended up being most of the whole right side of the trailer, so I had to flip up all the tarps. Rain started coming down. Second load, I had to take off all 3 tarps. They had to maneuver everything because this aluminum is like Jenga, so of course it wasn't all perfectly able to be taken off. So that took a long time. Then they wouldn't put up my tarps on the top of the load, so I had to climb my way up, and yeah, I was just fried. And then yesterday was a 1 stop. I was supposed to do these stops all yesterday, but I couldn't, and I wasn't going to. So yesterday I had a stop at U-Haul, and that one was easy. All I had to do was slide back the front tarp, which was really nice. And then from there, yeah. From there we are here. We're at a trailer company, and this vlog did not go as planned. I had a really nice start, had a vision, and then your boy's endurance just did not work. And plus it was raining, so I'm not gonna have my camera out in the rain. This camera, ever since I dropped it on that last little video I did, yo, this shit is not working how the gimbal just stopped working. Now it's working, but it just stopped working. So we're gonna go outside and get this thing untarped. Alright, y'all, this is the last time I want to untarp this load. We're in Kansas. It's a nice day out, but it is cold. It is cold. Alright, so we are all unloaded. This load really just kicked my butt. I don't know if you could see on the time lapse, but the wind was serious. The wind was not cooperating. But we're on to the next load. One thing about trucking, you're just always on the next load to get this money. I definitely am thinking about a couple of video ideas, like how much I made. I finally got my W-2, so I already know how much I made in a year. If you're curious about that, maybe I'll make a video about that. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm definitely gonna make more videos, but the themes and the style is gonna change. The typical vlog, like, it's cool. I like doing like updates and stuff, but I want to make them more so as like a movie, kind of dramatic, even though it's not like that. Does that make sense? So the next video, I have an interesting idea, and I want to see how it's perceived. So we'll see. Stay tuned for the next video.